Because when you get to my age, you know, you haven't got a lot of hair left. So it's up to her to make a decision which hair she wants to cut.
Get the tissue, darling.
Get the tissue?
Ah.
Okay. So here we go.
You can say something.
Say something. Well, as every wife wants, of course, this is the time of revenge. Where she can get her revenge on me now, because I am totally at her mercy. And she can cut my hair, or my throat, or what any other thing she decides to do. But, huh?
It's hot in here.
It's very hot in here. Especially when you've got a nice looking wife who cuts my hair so professionally. No, actually, all jokes aside, Marilyn is a professional in her own right. Cosmetology, hair cutting, traditional massage, and all the other things. But me being a typical chauvinist man, foreigner, I don't want her to do a lot of things for me.
You're jealous.
No, I'm quite happy to be the way I am.
You're jealous.
I don't want to work at the desk because, like all OFWs, you work so hard when you're in another country. And emotionally, it's very hard because you're not with your children. So it's like a double whammy, what we call a double whammy. You work very hard, you're away from your home, from your people, from your children.
Yes.
And from your parents, if you're fortunate and they're still alive. So, my heart and thoughts constantly go out to Philippine overseas workers, especially women. Because us men, our life is a bit different. We're hardwired differently, we think differently. We're not so emotionally involved as a woman is, which is right. That's the way God has made us all, different. And so basically that's it. So today, I've got the pleasure of my wife, Marilyn, to cut my hair. And I'm very fortunate. Because I completely trust her. And if she wants to cut my throat as well, I completely trust her.
Cut the mouth.
Because I am an old, what we say in the West, an old codger.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm an old codger. I'm 77. And I'm constantly reminded of that when I get up in the morning and look at my lovely features in the mirror. And I think, where did 77 years go? Well, there were some good points in it. And there were some bad points in it. But hopefully as we get older, we learn. And as the saying goes, hindsight is always 20/20 vision. So, at the time, we may not see things the way we should see them. But hopefully as we get older and mature, we do see them a bit better. Careful with my ears, darling. They're very big, and I've had them a long time.
I know.
Yeah, a very long time. So there we go. And now folks, if you want to watch or you're bored to death, just make the bad comments underneath, as some people do on some of Marilyn's videos. But I've told her not to worry about it because you can't please everyone all the time. So whatever you get
So
out of
hot guys, no aircon in the toilet.
yeah, no aircon in the toilet.
Ayan, binawasan ko muna dito guys. Kasi mamaya gamitin ko yung ano. Kinat ko lang siya dyan. And behave darling, behave.
Behave?
Behave.
You're joking.
Behave.
I could never behave. I'm Irish. Oh, there you go. So look at this. She's so good, so professional.
It's not a bull.
No, it's not caribou.
It's not
There is
caribou.
there is no caribou smell in here. No. No, it's true. I'll be honest. I've had a long life, as I've already declared. I've had 2 previous marriages.
He has a long life, guys, because he has a big ears.
Well, that's your theory. I have a long life because of God.
Yeah.
Actually, He's been very good
That's
to me.
the hearsay.
Hey,
Hearsay in the Philippines.
what's that?
If you have a big ear, you have a long life.
Oh, I know
I
that.
have a small ear, darling.
So you're going to have a short life. You'll have a very short life if you don't give me a good haircut. Very short. About
Yeah.
another 15 minutes.
I know.
No, but seriously, I've had 2 previous marriages, and I've had 11 children between the 2 marriages, 6 sons, 5 daughters. And of course, when you've had those experiences, you learn a lot about the different sexes, how females see life and how they react in situations, and how us men see life and how we react in different situations. As a typical young man, I was very chauvinistic. I believed a woman's place was in the home. But mind you, according to God, basically it is. But not for the reasons that people think. Children need 2 parents. But in their younger years, they definitely need a mother because of their emotional upbringing. Especially boys. Because boys will grow up and form an opinion about females according to their mother, not according to their father. So how respect is generated for the mother in the home, it should automatically flow through a man when he finds a wife
Wow.
and respects her and respects the differences. That's the main thing. We react
We
one
need
way.
this is the right side thing.
The right side thing.
That's
a good- Yeah, I know, it's okay. What's your name again? I forgot your name too.
Left. This is your left.
That is my
This
left.
is your left.
Oh, okay.
So,
And here we have the right one.
yes, darling.
Okay. So here we go. Operation Part 2.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's it. And as we grow older, of course, in our relationships, especially when we get married, God says the wife, the woman, is the weaker vessel. But many Christians even don't understand what that means. The weaker vessel does not mean that she is inferior to the man. It doesn't mean she is superior to the man either. It just means that a woman reacts differently to how a man reacts. And so it should be. 2 parents are necessary.
Okay. Finish the right and the left side.
And with 2 parents, you can create the right balance
Yeah.
in your children for their future. And we may at times not realize how much we affect our children, affect their future, not so much in their educational standard, but in their moral standard, in principles and ethics and love and how they understand life. All these are very important things. So not just to educate your child by putting them in a school, there's a whole lot of things that we need to do and need to think about. We need to create a good example of not just what a parent is, but what a human being is. And in today's world, of course, and I've experienced 77 years of it, I see, sadly, most of what I see is not really productive towards God, but productive towards man and self. It's all about self-worth. Even in our Christian church, we have a philosophy that if you can't love yourself first, you can't love anyone else. Now, you can search the Bible from one end to the other. You can search all the writings of any of the apostles, Peter, Paul, Matthew, Luke, and others, John, even John, the apostle of love, as we call him in his writings. But you will not find any of them quoting that you can't love anybody until you love yourself. In fact, you know where that saying comes from? It comes from Greek philosophy, not from Christian truth. Because when you come to think about it, what did the Lord Jesus say? Unless you deny self, you cannot be my disciple. So here is a paradox and a contradiction that says you have to learn to love yourself first in order for you to love other people. No. The whole of the New Testament, for example, states that it's more blessed to give than to receive. And in the outworkings in life, I've found that the more I give, the more it makes me happy. The more I feel actually in control of my life when I give, and I'm not being mean and not restricting myself to a few chosen friends. So one of the principles of being a Christian, of course, is to learning it's more blessed to give than to receive. And another principle is, of course, deny self in order to follow the Lord. But even that has problems. Denying self does not mean self-denial. It doesn't mean giving up things, as many teach. It means allowing yourself to serve other people. And of course what I mean is not serving everyone, like murderers and child molesters, rapists, robbers. No, that's not what the Lord says.